Dialogue.
Igbo Area TV on the Igbo.
Hello, great viewers. Please hit the subscribe button if you haven't, and let's go there. On our recent show, we reported about how Obiano, the governor of Anambra State, and other political merchants and political jobbers are using the name of late Ezigbo Buruburu to play politics while refusing to even fix a day as public holiday to honor him and other Biafran heroes. Bianca, the wife of the late Biafran leader, particularly complained about the APGA political party, Obiano and others. I thought it was a case of not paying homage and respect to the family of the man who was also behind the formation of the APGA political party. However, Ojukwu's son, Emeka, is singing a discordant tune. He sees things differently from Bianca's point of view. There is rumble in Ojukwu's family as son Emeka Jr. disagrees with Bianca over recent interview. Chief Emeka Ojukwu Jr., son of over a recent interview. Chief Emeka Ojukwu Jr., son of the late Igbo leader Dim Chukwuemeka Ojukwu, has carpeted his father's wife, Bianca, for what he considered as misleading the public with falsehood in an interview she granted to Sunday Sun last weekend. Ojukwu Jr. also chided Bianca for deriding the Anambra State Governor, Chief Willie Obiano, whom it said had not honored her husband, but instead uses his name and pictures for political gains. Emeka, a former Nnewi North local government chairman, in a statement made available to newsmen, said that he would have taken a position on the insinuation, innuendos, and outright falsehood made in the interview, but from the perspective of an insider, decided to present the truth so as to preserve and protect the ideals that his late father, Emeka Ojukwu, and mentor held sacred. He equally said the truth he is presenting will preserve the good name of Anambra State Governor, Chief Willie Obiano, and the reputation of APGA, the party his father bequeathed to Ndi Igbo and beyond. You notice something there? It seems Ojukwu's son is taking side with Obiano. You know, ever since Ojukwu died, there has been disagreement between Ojukwu's son and Ojukwu's last wife, Bianca. Meanwhile, let's continue. The statement by Chief Emeka Ojukwu Jr. made available to newsmen entitled Bianca Opens Up What Ojukwu Told Me About Biafra, Nigeria, Right of Reply, read in parts. We will not read the whole thing, but we'll read out some of the key issues. He wrote, I would have taken a pass on the insinuations, innuendos, and outright falsehood made in the interview in reference granted to Magnus Eze of Sun newspaper on the 29th of November 2020. However, I find it exigent from the perspective of an insider to present the truth so as to preserve and protect the ideals that my father and mentor held sacred, the good name of H.E. Governor Obiano, and the reputation of the party my father bequeathed to us. He went on, I do not need to be tutored in the proclivities, idiosyncrasies, and mannerism of my late father. As such, I therefore made bold to state without fear of contradiction that the Dikediora Mandibo I know never equivocated. If we have something worthwhile to say on the subject, he would have stated it on record and not passed it through any intermediary. He took the challenges of life with equanimity and blinksmanship that comes with discipline of elite military training. Having worked for many years close with Governor Obiano, I can, with the same level of confidence, state unequivocally that he did not and would not make the disparaging and false statement towards my late father attributed to him in that article. That's the article by Bianca. He's trying to say all what Bianca said in the article against the current governor of Anambra, Obiano, are false. He went on, if you have occasion to speak to him directly, he would confirm the same. Dimchukwu Emeka Ojukwu, out of altruism and with respect to the love he had for Ndibo, donated pro bono his identity and image to All Progressive Grand Alliance for perpetual appropriation and usage. All Progressive Grand Alliance is a political party Ojukwu started. So, according to his son, the party can freely use this image to do politics. His image remains till date the oxygen that powers the ideals of APGA. It is therefore preposterous for somebody out there to insinuate that APGA, national leader and governor of Anambra State, Chief Willie Obiano, would contemplate and entertain discussion on disconnecting the party from its lifeline with the claimant of all people. Where? How? When? The statement further stated, Governor Willie Obiano and the national chairman of APGA, Ozombu Victor Oye, cannot suddenly wake up as students, taking lessons on the ideals of the political party they hold dear and entrust for Ndibo from the claimant. After 6 years plus on the saddle as governor, Chief Willie Obiano is in a position to be teaching party ideals, not learning about them. What I see playing out is frustration occasioned by reckless, unrestrained, disrespectful expectation of persons who take delight to pontificate on matters about which they know next to nothing. It is most uncharitable to opine that His Excellency Governor Willie Obiano is the leader of a party whose, and I quote, founding principles, ideology, and his history he knows next to nothing about. My humble self as a BOT member and the APGA faithful at large are appalled at such false utterances. The utterances he was talking about was coming from Bianca Ojukwu, sorry. Respect and honor must be accorded to whom it is due. If you insist on not respecting the man, respect the office. As in is talking to Bianca, who he feels has disrespected the governor of Anambra. A governor who, among other giant strides, boldly celebrated the posthumous burial rites of all those who lost their lives during the Civil War to lay the matter to final rest, deserves commendation, not vilification. According to him, according to what Ojukwu's son is saying, Ojukwu eldest son, who now represents Ojukwu, he said, against what Bianca said earlier, that the governor did not honor Ojukwu on the day he was honored. He didn't send representative to represent him at Ojukwu Memorial Day. Does it mean Governor Obiano honored Ojukwu in another way, or he did another? There was another occasion at which he honored Ojukwu. That's what Ojukwu's son, Ojukwu Jr., is trying to say now, against what Bianca has claimed. Meanwhile, Igbo Area TV wants to ask, is there a public holiday for Ojukwu and all the Biafran heroes? I think they should have a public holiday, if not in Nigeria, at least in Anambra State. Now, he went on, in my over half a century in this earth and many years of political life, I understand that sometimes political expediency leads to provocative statement directed at one's perceived antagonist. But to turn November 26th, a date which brings us both great sorrow for an immeasurable loss and great pride as we remember a life well lived in heroic defense of our people. into a yearly opportunity to vent and castigate others in order to assuage a personal wound is to dishonor the man we should be celebrating. You see, contrary to Bianca's claim that Anambra did not send representative during Ojukwu's memorial lecture, the son is okay with the way things went, and he sees he's not a party to continuous lecture that will be an opportunity to insult people, castigate others. You know, we brought to you earlier Bianca's claim that Obiano does not respect Ojukwu, yet Obiano uses Ojukwu's pictures on APGA and, you know, during their campaigns, political merchandise and the rest. But the Ojukwu son is on the contrary. Who do we take his own position? Please, viewers, add what you think. We'd like to know what you think. Add your comments on the comment section of this YouTube. Also, please subscribe to our channel if you haven't. Click on the bell icon. Share this video. I'm Azuka OJ. Bye for now.
Thanks for watching Igbo Area TV. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also click the bell icon. Like our Facebook page. Join our Facebook group. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Bye for now.